Hey, what is up, and welcome to a brand new episode of It's Elementary, where we take elementary school lessons and subjects and just elementary stuff and we break them down. We break them down in a way in which everybody can understand. Whether you are 3 years old or 30 years old, we're sure you'll understand something. Anyway, let's get right to the video, shall we? Okay, so today I am talking about a topic in which I have received a lot of message from you guys about. Anna, you sent me this. Michael, you sent me this. Mr. Johnson, you sent me this. Mr. McNeil, you sent me this. Lannister Elementary, you sent me this. You two wanted to know about this, and also you two down here wanted to know about this. So on today, we're going to talk about the DARE program. Okay, DARE. If you were in school in the 80s and 90s, I am pretty sure that you remember the DARE program, which stands for Drug Abuse Resistance Education. Okay, so the DARE program, it was formed in 1983. And basically, it was an education program that sought to prevent the use of controlled drugs by educating kids on the different types of drugs and basically to say no to drugs. So the main course of the DARE program was to teach kids that popularity can be achieved through making good choices and great behavior. They pushed the dialogue that drugs are not cool and that kids should just refuse them. They told the kids how they should refuse them by just saying no.
Hey, yo, you. I got that good stuff. You want some of this?
No.
Nah? Alright, but this is that really, really good stuff.
No.
You sure you don't want none of this? Hey, alright, listen. I got that really good stuff. You want this?
No. But now statistics and research have shown that DARE just didn't work. 20 years later, a massive report on DARE had came out from the Surgeon General office. They had been investigating the impact and just the effectiveness of DARE. And the report quoted, the DARE program consistently showed little or no effect on substance use. This intensive report goes on to say that the DARE program actually had a boomerang effect. And it showed that the kids and the students in which completed the DARE program, they were more likely to try drugs and use drugs. So in 1998, the federal government, they stopped funding for the DARE program. Mind you, the DARE program, it was in about 75% of the U.S. schools. Here is a real quote from a now 27-year-old Travis Porter who got hooked on drugs. He said, Travis said, when asked what do you remember about the DARE program, Travis said, I remember them really pushing us to believe that only losers use drugs. The program were a scared straight approach that appeals to people who aren't addicts. The biggest thing that sticks out is the emphasis on just say no. We practice saying no. I was on the board with saying no. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The DARE program, they tried. From their horrible skits to their rapping bears to their cringy songs and their buff pantless lion that ran around telling kids just say no, it just didn't work.
Hey, you want to smoke some pot?
No thanks. Drugs are for losers.
Are you sure, Daniel? Because you have stage 3 bone cancer, and weed is the only thing that's going to ease the constant pain.
I have cancer?
Please, it's medically prescribed.
I don't want to do...
Please, Daniel. I'm a doctor. Take the drugs.
Okay.
Oh, Daniel, buddy, you were supposed to just say no.
The DARE program, it was just ineffective. Research showed that it didn't really teach students how to stand up against drugs. Statistics showed that they had a higher rate of trying drugs, those that completed the program. I think the problem was that they tried to be an anti-drug program, telling kids why drugs are bad and not cool, showing them the different types of drugs, telling them to be against drugs and to just say no. But that right there is the problem. When you base your whole program on just say no, that leaves an option to say yes. You know me, I would create a program that is more centered on decision making and making good choices and understanding yourself. Because then kids would be able to combat drugs and alcohol not by just saying no, but by morals and ethics and character and making good decisions. As always, KIP, keep it positive.